Greg Powers, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, and I'm joined out here at Frisco Lone Star High School with 2026 tight end Ryder Mix. This is a name that you guys are going to have to lock in on because he's already playing up on the varsity team as a freshman. Ryder, what was that experience like last season as you got called up on the varsity squad and really got a chance to shine as a freshman player?
I think it made me realize that I belong where I'm at, and it made me feel good knowing that the coaches trust me enough to put me in that position and just be able to trust myself and my abilities.
Kind of recap how that season went for you.
At first, I took, we had a lot of injuries, and that affected our offense. So we went from a normal offense to mainly just running the ball because we didn't have a quarterback. So I think that benefited me a lot because we did a lot of double tight end stuff, and I was able to come in and do what I needed to do.
Kind of break down your growth as a player as you feel like what you did well as a freshman and now what you're trying to bring to the table during your sophomore season.
I think as a freshman, I did a lot of blocking, and I feel like that was good for me to build on that skill because that wasn't my strongest skill at the time, and I feel like I've gotten a lot better at that. But this season, I'm trying to catch more balls and be more open on the receiving end. Now,
kind of talk about your game. Who do you feel like you compare yourself to and why? Maybe NFL player, college players, or anybody that you look up to?
I think George Kittle is a big person I look up to because I feel like I resemble him a lot.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but George Kittle trashed my fantasy team last year, put me out of the playoffs, so I'm not going to hate on you for that comparison because he's such a great player, but I'm not a huge George Kittle fan right now. I did not win the fantasy title belt. But a lot of opportunities coming your way on the recruiting trail already. You're up to 4 scholarship offers. What's the latest?
UNT was the latest, and Texas State. I got those both yesterday.
What's it mean to you to have a couple of in-state offers and have some colleges in Texas tracking you?
It feels good knowing that I have schools in my home state that are willing to recruit me.
I want to relive that first moment. Who was the first scholarship offer, and what was that like for you and your family as you found out that you were going to be a player who was going to have an opportunity to play, at the highest levels of college ball?
UNLV was my first scholarship, and that was just an awakening for me that I can do this and it's time to go. And I think my family also, it opened up for them and kind of really what Lone Star does for you.
Heard a little bit of whispers on the sideline walking around today that Notre Dame was another school that is starting to show you some interest. What's it like to even get interest from a school like Notre Dame, who I would say is in college football is one of those traditional powerhouses? They kind of bring academics and athletics together, but it's a great tight end school, and that's probably important to you as you look at colleges.
Yeah, I think it was a really good feeling knowing that I'm starting to get those bigger school recognitions, and Notre Dame is an amazing school, and that would be a dream of mine.
Recruiting's all well and good, but it starts here on the field at Lone Star first before everything else. Give us your assessment of spring ball so far. How's the offense looking, most especially because this is a team we're used to seeing points put on the board?
I think that spring ball is going very well, especially with all the young players we have. I think that we're building a lot of chemistry with each other, and I feel like it's all coming together really well and really fast.
That's Ryder Mix, 2026 tight end out here at Frisco Lone Star, a name that you guys are going to be hearing a lot about over the next 3 years as he goes through his varsity career and tries to pick a college. Hopefully there's a lot of options to choose from. He's already got 4 offers. Ryder, thanks for the time and good luck with your 2023 season.
Thank you.